Hello, Nelson. Good morning.
Good morning, Rodrigo. How are you today?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm fine. It's a little bit cold in São Paulo, isn't?
Yes, it is. I agree with you. It's too cold for us.
Yes, yes. But it's a good day to share some updates about traceability in Brazil. That's
I think
right.
so. Yeah, that's correct. Then you can make our day more warm with
Yes.
some news for our customers. It's one more update related to track and trace in Brazil, and we hope you have some news for our customers based on the new normative instruction draft released
Yes.
by Visa on last July 14th. Have
Yes.
you
Yes.
have you read that about it? I think so, and would like to comment comment anything with us?
Yes. Yes. In fact, we have some a paper that we have shared with our customers, and I will show to on the screen, okay? And of course, we will make this available on your website, traceability.com, in order to allow people that want to download this document. But the main points related to this update is that the on July 14, Anvisa released a draft to the associations in order to to share the possible normative instruction that will be published on August, okay, on second half of August, and that is the a summary of the normative instruction. And before talk about the summary, I will show here some the size of the normative instruction. That is a little bit strange because the normative
Why?
instruction is quite simple. And 2 weeks ago, I was talking with Celaro from Sindus Pharma, and we were talking about the normative instruction that is quite simple because probably Anvisa is waiting for the associations to start a legal discussion based on this normative instruction. Because if you remember, the last one was bigger than this normative instruction, this draft, okay, and we had few points that was related to the phasing of the implementation, okay, and Visa was trying to put some categories before the whole market, all the categories we need to track. And in this case, the normative instruction is simple, are very simple. And I think that the way that we will be faced now is that based on the legal opinion that the associations uh, have has we will have some legal action. Okay, probably the associations will file a lawsuit against Anvisa. It's not bad, okay, because we are in a in a bad position on this subject because on from one side, Anvisa are not able to put any date after April 22 because Anvisa need to follow the law. And we know that the from the market perspective, okay, is not we are not able to implement traceability until April 22 because Anvisa didn't publish the officially the scope of traceability in Brazil. It's a it's a very complicated situation where only a judge can put can define the final timeline to us because even the directors that are working in Anvisa today wasn't the directors that didn't publish uh, the final scope. of the traceability. It's a complicated situation.
And do you believe that this will be released during August, or this will be postponed based on the judgment or based on any kind of complaint uh, performed by the unions, or is there any cue that you can provide to our customers to say, okay, I believe based on my feelings or based on my contacts that the date of April 2022 will be postponed, or there will be any kind of change in the new normative instruction. What is your opinion on this next steps?
No, it's I think it's very difficult to have this answer to you because we have two initiatives inside related to this subject. Okay, is the one is the possibility to file a lawsuit against the normative instruction, and it will happen when the Anvisa publishes the normative instruction. And uh, uh, based on the information we have received from Sindos Pharma, the normative instruction will be published on August, as I told you. Okay, this is the first one. We have inside the Congress a project of law to delay the implementation of SNCM until we are on the pandemic situation. Okay, but it's very difficult to preview if it will have any result because we don't know if the project of law will be voted or even will be included in any votation inside the Congress, and even if it can be included in any votation, maybe we can have a result that can be worse than the actual law or the actual situation we have today. And it's very difficult to preview. From my feeling is that probably the lawsuit, once the associations can file a lawsuit against the normative instruction, a judge can define, okay, I think it's there is a common sense that Anvisa didn't publish all the information the market needs to implement the traceability. And okay, the sector can have now, starting from the normative instruction, 3 years or maybe 2 years, or I don't know the final timeline that a judge can define. But we need to wait. But the truth is that in any case, the date that we have now is April 22, and we have many companies, working to meet this requirement, okay, of April 22, and we have a risk that even the lawsuit can have no effect, and or as I told you, the the project of law cannot maybe won't be voted in any time because we don't know. Okay.
Yeah, it looks like that some customers are waiting for this resolution, but on the other hand, we have some of our customers already working hard in their projects in order to accomplish April 2022. So it's a difficult situation to balance uh, the investments, the project
Yes.
resources, and something like this because some companies has so many investments to do, too much to invest, and they don't know if it is going to be postponed or not. And sometimes it's difficult to choose the right path for the projects. But based on what we have seen in this normative instruction draft, they are keeping the date, not mention any kind of postponing, and probably we must continue supporting our customers to continue providing the support and their device to move forward towards this date of April 2022.
Yes, yes, it's a difficult situation. Many companies are working on the projects, and on the other side, we have companies that didn't didn't start. Okay, company didn't start, and I think that at the end we will have more time to implement. I don't know how long will be this time. Okay, 3 years or 2 years. But we know that today the companies needs to do something in order to be ready to send some data on April 22, because it's the the the, the deadline we have inside the law is April 22, and now today that is the only date we have defined it.
Yes, it is good for those ones which has already started their projects. So we continue supporting them, and that are advanced in the project, so they can be very well prepared. No matter the date will be, but there are some companies already working hard in order to in order to accomplish these dates. So
Yes, yes,
the better our device will be. Okay,
yeah. Start
let's
work.
let's let's working let's working let's
Let-
working and keep this date in mind, because so far no news in terms of postponing. That's
yes,
we have
yes,
for
yes.
today, right?
Until we have a definition of these actions that we are talking about, the companies must needs to start. Okay, to start to work, because we don't know if we will have more time than we can expect on the law, and even because the companies needs to follow some internal compliance rules. And if in April 22 we don't have any news about the timeline, many companies will be out of the own compliance.
That's correct.
Yes,
And this is something that they don't want to be out of compliance.
yes, yes,
So,
yes.
and this summary is based on
On the
nothing.
normative instruction.
Yeah, but we don't have too many changes or nothing to. The only thing we have in this new one is that they have removed those percentages to be implemented
Yes,
on October or November, etc. They are expecting everything ready for April 2022, right?
yes, yes. In April 22, we need to have a full implementation, and we have here some good news. Okay, that is related to the reduction of the master data fields, because many companies was trying to find the classification, the ATC classification to put on the master data, and it was it was a information that was not easy to find, and Anvisa is reducing the master data fields. Okay, it's a good news. uh, we need some difference here between tracked drugs and serialized drugs. It means that probably the companies will have the option to serialize free samples, but you don't need to track it. Okay, because we have this difference on the new normative instruction. It's which is good from my perspective. Okay, we
And
need.
on the other hand, the serialization plan has returned, right?
Yes, yes, the serialization plans returned, but if you you understand that we need to finalize in April 22, there is no plan to submit, because we need to work.
Yeah.
And even inside the normative instruction, we don't have a date to submit the plan. Okay, you need to submit the plan 1 month, 30 days after the normative instruction is published. No, we don't have the time to submit the plan inside the normative instruction.
There are
It's a
just
little bit
mentioned.
confused.
Yes, they just mentioned that you have to have a plan,
Yes,
but they don't say when you have to submit, the way you have
yes.
to update, the way you have to show your progress. So far, it's only one plan, but
Mhm.
with no without any specific details on that, right?
Yes, yes. It means that if you submit your plan in April 27, you are
you, you
you
you are according to the rule.
yes, according to the rule. And all drugs must be serialized in until April 28. Okay, and the supply chain must send the events in April 28. Okay, after the implementation, the April 28, the supply chain needs to start sending the events. And as I told you, it's complicated because we are working uh, in a normative instruction that will be the end. We will have some actions, some legal actions from the associations. But as our considerations, you can see here, we need to put the efforts to have some part of the project or the whole project ready in April 22 because that is the only date we have today.
Okay, I think this is the one good summary to everybody. But we're supposed to have some news in a couple of weeks or a couple of months,
Yes,
and
yes,
then we need to continue working hard with them. That's the one good message.
yes, yes. We will be making this document available on the description of this video or on our website, rastabilidade.com. Okay, let me put here for uh, live rastabilidade.com. Okay,
Yeah,
and where the people can download this document in order to reach all the information we have here
and
inside.
also our summary.
Yes, our summary with our summary.
Okay,
Okay, Nelson.
thank you very much.
Anything else?
No, I think it's just what we have for today, and we hope to have some news very soon to make one new announcement with the normative instruction finally approve it and release it to all the market.
Yes, the final message to our audience is that okay, we need to start working because traceability in Brazil and or in other countries is only is only a question of when, not if.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah, and we need to start working.
This is something that it has to happen, no
Yes,
matter exactly when, but this will happen because it is something requested for for the worldwide market, not only for Brazil.
yes, yes. Okay, Nelson. Thank you
Okay.
very much. Thank
Thank
you
you
very
so
much.
much.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.